Hello, everybody. Tishu22 here. And to get straight to the point, it's time! It's time for the making of a new fighter. And before anyone asks, I have already selected somebody to be the newest fighter. And I did this as a late birthday gift. And this was one of those ones where I knew that this is what they wanted, but I just had to ask. And up until now, I was unable to get around to it because of how busy I've been, and I'm happy that I finally found some time due to um, uh, a holiday weekend that we have, like today, tomorrow, and on Monday. Also, hey, what's up, Brooklyn Joker? But yeah, man, we have a new character, and actually, let me just share this with him really quickly. But I will say that. Okay, let me just. Okay, for some reason it wasn't showing up on my end. Okay, now it is. There we go. Hey, what's up, Tito? But yeah, man, we are going to induct a new competitor, and that man is Jamar. And the reason why is he not too long ago had a birthday. But up until now, I had not been able to give him his, quote, birthday gift. And given that I knew that this was one of the things he would have wanted, I asked, he agreed, and that's what we have. So if time permits, we will do the show, and if not, we'll try to do as much of it as we can, given the allotted time. And if not, we otherwise we can still do bonus fights. And in fact, that's pretty much what our show is going to be consisted of: the creation of Jamar as well as bonus fights. That's what we're gonna have. Well, at least among those who have a character here. That includes Joker. And also, hello to 305. What's up, man? How you doing, man? But yeah, up until now, hadn't been able to get around to it, but I'm happy to say that we have, or I have at least. Okay, there we go. Let me just let him know really quickly. Now, I will say that, well, some changes have been made, but I'm not going to say what those are. But changes have been made, and you know, because I have one win and he has one win against. Yeah, exactly. You do. Right now, I'm just letting Jamar know. Oh yeah, let me also get my pop out chat though. But yeah, I just let Jamar know, and all right, so I'll give him. I'll give him until the 7 minute mark. But if no one comes in, or Jamar doesn't come in, then what I will do, Brooklyn Joker, is follow through with your fight. So we might just be able to do that though. Might be late because LTD just finished. I kind of figured that that's what it would be. And speaking of LTD, I'm not sure if they're still if LTD is still live. Is what I was trying to say. Although I understand that the last part probably ended a bit too prematurely because. No, it's not live no more. Okay. But wait, did he finish in part two? Because just for the fact that what should have not been part one, it should have just been the whole thing. But what turned out to be part one got cut off. I understand. That's what happened. Part two. Okay, so part two ended. All right, all right. All right, so like I said, once we get to the 7 minute mark in the elapsed time on the top upper left corner, we could do bonus fights. I kind of figured that that's what it would be, but it's really up to Jamar himself because he could always change it. He could always, um, what's the word? He could always, change up his style. And that's good. That is usually the thing, or that could happen though. Wow, I can't believe it. Liv Morgan became the women's Money in the Bank winner. And for one, I actually believe that she does deserve it for the fact that she's been busting her ass and has a chance to become a star, and all WWE has to do is just make her that. It's like, but I'm happy for her success in this case. All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So while we wait for Jamar, let's get the fight out. So let's so I'm gonna ask things like also let me double check to make sure that the settings are where they need to be. Okay, cool. And also you have a couple of options. You have 3 rounds, 5 rounds, Japanese MMA, which is 3 rounds, and the first is 10 minutes. Vale Tudo is 1 round, but it's 30 minutes. And then kickboxing is 5 rounds, but they're 3 minutes each. So you have a couple of fight type style rules, but ultimately it doesn't change the gameplay. It just affects like how many rounds you want to go, and as well as the venue. In fact, I think we'll stick with Madison Square Garden for the moment, but yeah, Joker, call the shot, man. You're here. That is, if you hadn't stepped away for anything like that. Oh, kickboxing. Okay, kickboxing. Okay. Or actually, let me do one more thing. Hold on. Let me go over to combine in case you want to fight somebody smaller. Although I don't know why you would. Okay. Okay. And I noticed that Charles Oliveira has his hair dyed blonde. What I remember last time was that he had dark brown hair. But that was pretty cool, the attention to detail that they did with his character. But anyway. Alright, so there's Joker against Reaper. Or should I say Atticus Black, because that's his name now. And speaking of which, let me let Mr. Atticus Schmaticus know. No, not really. No, let me just let Atticus know. I'm just gonna let him know. Right now I'm just letting him know. Alright. Alright, it's time. So, enjoy the fight. Not just Joker, but also anyone else who comes on in. And, as you may notice, I have a little new icon there. Given the fact that I've started turning into a cat recently, so I was like, let's look for a cat. But it looks more like a wisp, if anything. But anyway, enough about me. Let's get to this fight. There you see Atticus, the now renamed Atticus Black. And of course, Atticus has fallen as far as a losing streak because, well, there was a point where he was undefeated, but then he lost to Joker. Or, I actually forgot who he lost to. It's been a long time since I've done this game. I might have to go back into the record books to see, you know, where he was or whatnot, but when he was first on the winning streak, he had beaten Brooklyn Joker. And then the last time that these two had fought, Joker got his win back. So this sets up the rubber match, and we'll find out what these two are going to do. I took him out of the tournament. Well, he actually did the same thing to you in a tournament before that. However, this comes out of a tournament, so we're going to find out because, again, those tournaments, those could have went either way. Alright, tail of the tape. Brooklyn Joker, or rather, Atticus is younger. Joker is 3 inches taller and has a definite weight advantage and has a reach advantage. So, Atticus is going to have his work cut out for him. On to Bruce Buffer with the announcements. Take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 190 pounds. Fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of New York, live.
All right, so there you have it. I mean, you have a giant. I mean, both these guys are tall, but Joker just stands tall above everybody else.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
Okay. So both men touch gloves. Welcome to the show, Carol. Now, as far, well, before I go any further, how's everything going in Autism Carol's land, or rather in Carol's land, you know, in her neck of the woods? Oh, yes, okay, there we go. I just want to make sure I did not forget to turn off the HUD. But yeah, great to see you, Carol. Oh, and Atticus already on the defensive here. Had to go to a funeral today. Oh no. Oh dear. I hope it wasn't someone, well, it's never a good thing to go to a funeral, honestly. I just hope that, you know, I just hope it wasn't someone close to you, but still, I have to think it was bad. It's never easy to go to one. Also, hey, what's up, Shadow Knight? How you doing, man? Your great-grandma on my mom's side. Well, at least it wasn't someone too young, but I hope that she can rest peacefully. But yeah, that's awesome that that your great-grandma was still there for all those years. May the best man win. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm doing pretty well. I've been chilling out recently, and then I wanted to do a creation suite for my good friend Jamar, who a couple of months ago was celebrating his birthday, and I wanted to give this to him as a late birthday present. You know, better late than never, I will say. But yeah, other than that, though, I'm doing pretty well, Mr. Shadow Knight. And, you know, I may as well ask you, as far as Shadow Knight is concerned, or, you know, yourself, I may as well ask, like, are you a fan of wrestling, and as well as something like this, as well as, like, team sports like football, like the Madden series, and, you know, series such as that? I was just curious, that's all. But outside of that, though, I mean, you also have a series of videos on your channel, and if anything, if you want to go check out what Shadow Knight does on his channel, it's pretty awesome. I give him some props for that. I do watch WWE at most, but I do see NFL and UFC sometimes. Yeah, because I have, as you can see, a series based on, you know, WWE, except with the UFC, and same thing with NFL. And the two people that you see is Atticus Black, and that man right there is Brooklyn Joker. And then, boom! Got him right onto the chin, does Atticus Black. Alright, we'll just call you Carol. So, yeah, you can just call me Carol, Shadow Knight. Yeah. But then, boom! Another shot of that. You know, a normal man probably would have been taken out by Joker, but, you know, Joker wants to prove himself to be the best in his division. Hey, how's it going, Atticus Black? As Atticus, you are already in action, but really this show is about our good friend Jamar. I'm just waiting for him to come on in. But in the meantime, Joker challenged you to a fight, and we're going to find out who's going to win the trilogy. Although, Atticus is going to clap back onto Joker with that big punch. And a big kick. And of course, Joker is a good sport. I definitely appreciate that. More than you'll ever know, I will say. And I will leave it at that. Oh! Well, now Atticus is starting to find his range a little bit. Now he tries to go for a takedown. Anyway, nice protection there with that kick. And if you're Atticus, you want to hope that Joker tires himself out. Oh, nice flush kick off of a missed. Off of a missed one by Joker. Oh, nice side kick there. By the way, Shadow Knight, do you happen to have a Discord account? You know, because that's the social media site that I use more often than anything, outside of YouTube, of course. I know I have some people that I follow on Twitter, but that was before I moved over to Discord. Or maybe you still have Twitter, I don't know. You do have one. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, probably after this, let me share it with you. And also, it's Reese Birder. How are you? Let me see. Of course, I don't want to just share this with anybody, you know. I don't want like spammers to follow me, so that's another let's see. I might have to you know what? I have an idea. I got an idea, so let me do this. But I have to think that in this particular round, you know, Atticus was fighting back and he got some payback in that round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, one of the things I do miss about see, Shadow Knight. Yeah, because he has done things like Cyberpunk and NBA 2K22. I'll just leave a comment on your channel, and then you can follow my friend tag. I just didn't want to share it on my channel in fear that other people would follow that I would not want to be followed. You know, things like that. Also, great to see The Rock. How's, like, what does The Rock say? No. Great to see it, man. So far, a back and forth fight between these two. Eh? That's what The Rock says? I have to think that one big punch might just put him away. Although, oh my goodness. I'm not sure how Joker was able to stay on his feet because, of course, we have still yet to find if Joker has a ground game. It's been an in kind of, well, like the old saying goes, it happens. You know, when you have those type of days. Anyway, nice couple of jabs there by Atticus and a kick right to the leg. Those tree trunk legs of Joker. Not even just sucky, it's just blah. Well, I have to think a lot of days are like that sometimes. Ooh, nice kick right to the face, though, by Atticus. That would be the young man with the little cap on his head. And of course, Joker is the guy wearing the chain, for those who don't know. No, I didn't know you changed your profile picture since I used the old one, since I was used to the old one. Oh! Yeah, I was hoping, I wanted to change it a little bit, and plus, you know, in most of the streams, you know, that featured wrestling, what I would do is I would turn into a cat, or roleplay as me turning into a cat, and that's pretty much what that prompted me the cat whisper from, I forget the name. Oh no, it was called Cat Quest on the PS4. So yeah, there was this game called Cat Quest, and you could pretty much guess what the theme of it was. It's if what is it? It's if Dragon Quest had an affinity for cats. That's kind of like it's what would happen if you combine the worlds of cats with Dragon Quest. You know, things like that. That's fair, not mad, lol. Anyway, the game that this is being played is EA's UFC 4. Or simply UFC 4. Not to be confused with the OG UFC 4 from in its events calendar. No. That's just the name of the game, as this is the fourth installment for EA Games, or EA Sports edition of the UFC series. I'm not in the card? Wait. Insane one. Oh, no, it's not like WWE wrestling in the sense that you get to do moves off the top rope, or you do body slams, except for maybe like takedowns and maybe the occasional suplexes. But it's not like WWE. It's kind of like what would happen if amateur wrestling, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, boxing, and most other legitimate martial arts. Like, what would happen if you mixed them all together? That's what it is. It's mixed martial arts. So there's no things like pins, or there are submissions and there are knockouts, but you just can't pin somebody, or you can't even put them to a table or something like that. Even though I do have a series based on that. Which is a series that I intend to do tomorrow. In fact, I'm actually going to have a show tomorrow. As far as the WWE series is concerned, to answer your question, though. But as for... what do you mean you're not on the card? Like, on UFC 4? Insane one? Would you still do Jackbox? Of course I'd still do it. Although Atticus just got kicked in the head. Yeah, on UFC 4, okay. Okay, I see that you changed it to Insane One. By the way, the last time that you were on the WWE show, Insane One, the team that you were on, MSK, actually won, so you have advanced to the tournament. Now, that's not to say I couldn't give you a bonus match, my friend. Anyway, I'm not so good at wrestling, but I do like boxing, says Patrick Joyce. Man, this has been a tough back and forth between these two. I mean, we're getting to the 5th and final round, and this round could very well decide it, because unless there's a finish, it'll come down to the judges. 5th and final round, 3 minutes. Who's going to win this fight, man? I mean, Atticus has definitely timed his punches really well, but so has Joker. Although Joker just kicked him in the head. And Joker with a great chance to, well, ooh! Both guys went for high kicks, but they both missed. Although I have to think that if they had connected, it would have knocked somebody out. Dude, I've done so many streams, it's not even funny. Dude, I have a back catalog on my channel, so if you want to check out all the streams I've done before on my PlayStation, be my guest, dude. And I'm talking to Patrick Joyce about that. But anyway, also, it's nice to meet you officially. I forgot to say hello. How rude of me, and also how rude of Joker to knock out Atticus Black, but that was the rule. And Joker gets the win in the 5th round. But congratulations to Joker, as now he's getting funky like a monkey, just like Drum Monkey. Look at this. Boom! And also hello to Jen the Dragoness. Oh, Jen Richards, okay. Nice to meet you, Jen.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 1 second.
Well, unfortunately for Atticus, he goes to 5-4. And for Joker, he now goes to 7-2. TJ, can we buff up my guy a little? I don't see why not. But congratulations to Brooklyn Joker. Maybe we might also, maybe in the meantime we could also change a little bit of his style. Maybe try something different. I don't know. We'll see. But for Joker, he does get the win, and he goes to 7-2. Cool. Back to, well, I was about to ask, like, how buff do you want him? Like, how much do you want him to weigh? As well as, like, if you want to make changes to, like, his fighting style, if at all. I just need those little things, but anyway. Yes, NHL, it stands for National Hockey League. An extra 25 pounds. Anything else, like, in terms of his fight style, or just keep it as it is, but just give him 25? Anyway. Yes, Jamar is the new character. Now, however, if he doesn't show up by the time we get to the 1 hour mark, then I'm just going to have to find somebody else to fill in. And who knows, it could be you, Insane One. Anyway, you'll send a friend request? Awesome. Awesome. More striker-based. Okay. Okay, striker-based. That would be something along the lines of, say, boxing and kickboxing. So, well, first, which one would you like? Boxer or kickboxer? And then there's a type within that. But before you make your decision, let me just put 25 pounds on you. You're a light heavyweight. So let me do that. 25, that would be 10. 20, 25. Okay, so 215 pounds. Okay. All right, so let's put that back on. Okay. Kickboxer. Okay. So within that, you have Razor, Acrobat, and Sniper. So you have one of those two. But yeah, I appreciate you sending the friend request. Oh yeah, let me get that while I have a chance there. Where's the friend request? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay. Sniper. Okay, you got it. Okay, well, you said you were gonna go watch Money in the Bank, so I'll let you do that. And also, let me do this really quick. Let me just invite my good friend Shadow Knight, and we'll go from there. The Winter Olympics and Paralympics. UFC stands for Ultimate Fighting Championship. So you have Ultimate Fighting Championship, and we also have Shadow Knight. I'll have to add the rules, or the rules that you give your you give members and things like that. I'll just give you a few to start off with. Anyway, Hey TJ, do you play Monopoly on the Switch? I just got it Thursday night. Oh, okay. Wait. Let me see. Do I have you in my? Yeah, I do. Okay. So let me add that role of Monopoly on Switch because I have a role based on certain games like Monopoly for the Switch. I'll just simply add that role to Carol, or yeah. So I'll definitely ask the same thing about Shadow Knight in terms of what roles would he want, things like that. Okay, so let me see if Jamar has made a response or anything like that. But okay. So as you can see, I have one empty spot, and that's for Jamar. But in the meantime, yeah, John Cena is awesome. I'm not gonna lie, John Cena is cool. Well, you know what, Carol? Since you're the manager of Minnie Morgan, would you like for Minnie to have a fight? Get some women action here. Well, in terms of the in terms of the famous cage, the famous octagon, as they call it. Yeah, I mean that's if you want. I'll just put it right there. Sure, Minnie can. All right. Oh, right. Let me do this really quick. I almost forgot. And combined. Okay. Also, Carol, since this is your fight, you call the shots here. So these are just simply formats for your fight. It doesn't change the gameplay or anything like that. It just changes like the round system. So kickboxing is 5 rounds, 3 minutes each. Vale Tudo is 1 round, but it's 30 minutes. Japanese MMA is three rounds, and the first round itself lasts 10 minutes. A standard fight with 5 rounds. I like how to the point you are. I definitely enjoy that. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to Scotiabank Arena for this one. So let's get to it. Let's do it. Okay. Open right. There we go. And of course, Minnie Morgan is going to get her shot at I forgot the name of the championship that she's going to be going after, but all I will say is that Minnie does have herself a championship match on the next official show. This one was just more bonus fights, if anything. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. Who would you like to face off against? You can face off against any of the other creative fighters, such as Crushing Kelly, Patty Chase, Speranza Dancy, Jane Voorhees, or you can pick any legit fighter that the UFC has to offer. I mean, of course, you have the toppest of top, like Valentina Shevchenko, Juliana Pena, Carla Esparza. Then you have former champions like Amanda Nunes, Rose Namajunas, Jessica Andrade, Weili Zhang, Holly Holm, Chris Cyborg. Then there's a couple of other ones. Oh, home indeed. Okay. Home on the range, baby. Okay. Alright, I'll give her blue attire. There we go. So, we're going to see Minnie Morgan take on a former bantamweight champion, or women's bantamweight champion, in Holly Holm, a.k.a. the same person that shocked the world and beat Ronda Rousey and ended her legendary reign as the very first UFC women's champion. In fact, they only had one championship, but then they slowly but surely added different championships, such as flyweight, as well as strawweight in later years. But bantamweight was the first one. And of course, Holly Holm does have a boxing background. So if there's one thing that Minnie cannot do is try to get into a fisticuffs with her. She's going to have to use her feet, and she's going to have to use her speed. And if she can take it to the ground, it would be beneficial to try to get a finish there. And if you are going to go fisticuffs, you better, you better cover yourself. You better evade as much as you can. Counterpunch. But one thing about Minnie is that, yeah, everybody knows that she's cute, but, don't let that fool you. I mean, she kicks butt. Definitely kicks a lot of butt. Okay. So, tail of the tape. So, while Minnie is considerably younger, by 20 years, Holly has the height, the slight weight advantage, and a sizable reach one.
This is the main event of the
And here's Bruce Buffer to tell you more about it.
The action begins. Our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Levine. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. It's time!
In real life, Morgan isn't that young. I just put it at that age. Oh, okay. Yeah, because, I would see Morgan, and I'm just like, yeah, she's not a teenager. She's a young lady.
14 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA, Holly, the Preacher's daughter, home. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a kickboxer, making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 131 pounds. Fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas.
That's a cool blue outfit on home. Yeah, of course that comes with the game, so I didn't make it. It just came with it.
Okay, protect yourself at all times. Obey my command at all times. If you want to touch glove, do it now. Go back to your corner.
All right, so neither woman touches glove. But, when I was playing the game naturally, I unlocked the bottom shorts that, Minnie has. And the fact that they just matched the rest of her outfit, I was like, why would I not use that? It's just a pure upgrade from where she had when you shared it with me about Minnie. Anyway, nice opening kick and a knee to start off with onto home. Oh, went for a high kick but missed. Ooh, nice kick to home. And now tries to go for some Muay Thai techniques, which is in addition to your feet and your fists, you also use your elbows and your knees. Muay Thai just literally translates to the art of 8 limbs. Excuse me. But it also incorporates a little bit of grappling and a little bit of shadow boxing, which is something that is, illegal in real boxing, but is perfectly fine in this sport. Ooh, nice spinning kick there to Holly Holm. While Holm does have the power, in those punches, Minnie has to use her speed in order to, just to get Holm to tire out. And it also doesn't help for Holm that she's not, the prime fighter that she once was, but she's still pretty dangerous otherwise. I mean, what she lacks in explosivity that she once had in her prime, she more than makes up for in experience, so she knows what she's doing in there. But it's pretty obvious to me that Minnie is going for the body. Another spinning kick to the body. And another knee. Oh, went for a high kick but missed it. Went for a side kick but missed. And now a couple of knees by Holm. So far, not too much action, but both women know that one shot could end it. And Holm, nice perfectly timed shot with that left-handed punch. Oh, so far no contact has been. Whoa! I suppose maybe Holm was trying to lull her to sleep, because if that was the case, she did a great job because she got rocked with that kick. And that was something that she used against Ronda Rousey in her real life fight. And another side kick. I mean, Minnie has got to, keep her hands up and also protect herself at all times. Be aware of something like that. Although that's a nice knockdown there with those, with that spinning kick. Both women swinging and missing. Oh, nice fake. And another kick to the body. And one right back to Minnie Morgan. Now goes for the takedown, but Holly just keeping the fight on the feet. Although Minnie just got hey, how's it going, MSW? I'm watching along Discord. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, the watch along on Discord. Oh, really? So, whoever you're watching it with, I appreciate it, and I want to say hello to those individuals who are watching along with you. Well, anyway, not a bad first round to start off with. Of course, this round format is similar to the last one, except this one is the full 5 minutes per round, rather than the abbreviated 3 minutes a round. Also just checking my messages in case someone's trying to contact me. Okay. TRC and Blakely are watching. Interesting. Well, nice to meet, nice for TRC and the man behind Dragonheart watching the show. I appreciate that. But I mean, I find that pretty cool that you're doing that. Nice kick to the leg onto Holm. I mean, really, the one thing that works against Morgan is just the height, really, and the reach from Holm. Although that's not going to stop Morgan from kicking her in the face. Oh, went for a spinning kick, but well timed as far as that punch by by Holly Holm. And both nice exchange there. Both women are throwing hands, and so far it may not be enough to knock somebody out, but it adds up. It adds up over time, and nice leg check there onto Minnie Morgan. So far, not much contact has been made by these two. Oh, big overhand swing. Had that connected, that might have done it. But Minnie using her speed. But one thing she has to avoid is getting grappled by Holly. I mean, she has to avoid getting grappled by Holm. Instead, she has to space out her kicks. And also time her kicks to where she can kick the face. Or punch it, really. I will say they have some very strong chins. And Minnie just... I will say this, Minnie is definitely doing a great job in terms of winning points if on the judges' scorecards, but at the end, you just have to find a way to finish it. And nice leg check there by Minnie. And oh, Minnie going for a takedown again, but Holm again just using her long base, her long legs, and her strong back just to keep, you know, her balance and to keep standing. But Minnie also doing the smart thing by just going after the legs and also following up with that kick that knocks down Holly Holm. But Holm in a bit of trouble. But one thing that Minnie has to do is not get, you know, leave herself open. Because Holm can turn it around in a dime. But that's the end of the second round. And in fact, I think that that kick right there that knocked down Holly Holm, I think that might have just won the round for her. I mean, of course, she does have that cut above her eye, so that's got to be something to watch out for. And Holm going for a different strategy to try to take out the legs of Morgan with kicks of her own. And Morgan throwing some spinning, although nice knockdown again onto Holm. Hey, Munchie! How's everything going, Munchie sis? AKA Deidre Lewis in the chat there. Well, hopefully, I'm just gonna say, enjoy the show, my friend. But yeah, how's everything going, friend? And for those who are in the chat, you may say hello to Deidre Lewis, aka Munchie. And I definitely want to congratulate her on her new addition. Watching Money in the Bank. I do know, well, I don't know if you saw it, but did you see the women's Money in the Bank match, Munchie? Because although I didn't see it, I just know who won. That's the only thing I will say. But I don't want to spoil it if you hadn't. Well, I wasn't going to say it, but yes, Liv Morgan won. Oh, nice leg check there onto Holm. In fact, they leg checked each other. I'm waiting on the tag team results. Okay, no worries. But just don't spoil it for those who hadn't seen it. But I was just asking though, you know. I got spoiled, says Insane One. Law. Well, I'm still waiting for Jamar to come on in, but if he doesn't come in, then I'll just have to find somebody else to make. It's not a problem. And let me see. Insane One? Do I have Insane One? Yes, I have Insane One on the list. I have Munchie on the list. And that also goes to Shadow Knight. Shadow Knight, would you like to be on the list? It's a long list, but who knows? You could make it. Oh, Holm just got rocked, or Holm rocked Minnie Morgan, and now Minnie's in trouble. Yeah, me too, Shadow. But yeah, no worries, Shadow. I'm not gonna throw shade at you, even though that's what you're. Oh, not gonna, you know, throw shade on you. It's just, but just know that. But in the meantime, though, Minnie Morgan got rocked and got rocked really good. So, I mean, Holm is dead set on trying to get back in this fight. Although Holm just got rocked herself, and now both women are on the ground. And now let's find out who has the better ground game between the two. I got spoiled from the previous WWE pay-per-view. Oh. And now both women get right back up. Oh, nice elbow off of a grapple. Oh, and Minnie just got hooked a little bit with those punches. So yeah, if Jamar doesn't come in at the end of this fight, however long this is, then I will just make a new character. But I'm still going to give him that option later on, or something else. But this is a late birthday gift, so this is kind of why it's impromptu and spur of the moment rather than something that was planned. What I do have planned is a WWE show, or WWE 2K22 show to be more precise, tomorrow. And I'll tell you more about that at the end of the stream. And, well, that's the end of the third round. I will say, Carol, how do you feel that Minnie is doing in this fight? Because Minnie has taken some serious blows, but then delivers right back. I mean, most competitors probably would have not survived that, but Holly Holm has a chin. She's got a chin, and Minnie has herself a big cut. They'll have to sew that back up, which they did for the moment. Anyway, nice grapple and hold on Morgan, but Morgan's still quick. Ooh, big shot right to home. Oh, big shot right to Morgan. Morgan, I mean, she can't take too many shots like that from Holly Holm and expect to win. And in fact, right now, Minnie, her face is now a crimson mask. Oh, nice knockdown onto Holm. In fact, she's had a couple of knockdowns throughout this fight. But she knows full well that one solid shot by Holly Holm and it could end it. And in fact, Holm just felt that punch right to the gut there by Minnie Morgan. And a high kick partially blocked, but not fully. And now has her in her grapple. Nope, let's go. Thinks better of it. I mean, this is a classic, man. I mean, what more can I say about it? Really, what more could I say about it? Ooh! And while I'm surprised Holly is still standing up, but that was a huge kick to the face. Although Holly tries to go into a grapple, but now it's Minnie that gets it. I mean, now they're just throwing. Oh, goes for a takedown. Nope. Reversed it. Now has her pinned against the cage. Lets her go. Does Holm. And then another kick to Holm. Now a couple of clinched knees. And then a side kick. I mean, you have to think that one big shot's going to end it. You have to think that. Oh, big kick to the legs, although nice leg check there. And for a moment there, I thought, wait, were they dancing a little bit? I mean, they were just going back and forth without swinging, but okay. And another leg kick. And I have to think that now Holly Holm is aware that, you know, you can attack the legs. Oh, nice clinch there onto grabbing the leg. Now lets it go. Oh, nice leg kick, and that takes down Minnie Morgan. And now it looks like Holm was going to try to finish her off on the ground, but both women get back up again. Now Holly Holm starting to take advantage, starting to fight back into this and possibly win going into the next round. Although she might try to finish it right off here. And that's the end of the round. Man, what a fight. We've gone through 4 rounds, and yet we still have not gotten a winner, and we're going to go to the 5th. But really, though, in the history of this entire show for UFC, when it comes to 5-minute rounds, we have never made it to we never made the distance. In other words, it never made it to the judges. We could very well have that first. We very well could have that be the first time. That is, unless one of these 2 women finishes it right here. And they have less than 5 minutes to do it. It's now a matter of will. And both women miss. And Holmes still going after the legs of Morgan. Again, and in fact, Holmes has outstruck Morgan. Though it's kind of hard to tell, like, who won what round. I have to think that it's an even-Steven type of deal going into the 5th. Nice spinning back kick there. And now 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Now both women just standing there, but they know that one mistake could end it. Now both women going for kicks. Nice connection there by Minnie Morgan. Oh, and a big kick, and, well, it looks like Minnie Morgan wants no more, no mas, and that's it. Holly Holm with a slight upset over Minnie Morgan, and Minnie Morgan, you know, going into this was the #1 contender, and still is the #1 contender, but now Holly Holm has entered the mix of, you know, of fighting for the UFC Bantamweight Championship. But as it is, Holly Holm gets the win off of just simply kicking the leg out of Minnie Morgan's leg.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, Holly the Breaches Doctor Holm.
Okay. Looks like, I'll tell you what, I have some food coming up, and I'm gonna go pick it up. So what I might have to do is, let me just, let me go pick up my dinner, and I will be right back, and we'll go from there. Actually, what I will do is I'll make a part 2 of this, so I will be back, but I have to eat, so I will come back, and we'll see if Jamar comes back, and if not, I will make a new person. It's not a problem. But for Minnie Morgan, you know, she got beat, but You know, you're not going to always win them. But anyway, I will be back. So stay tuned until then, and I'll see you then. Peace.